Wayne Davis, our city manager, and I were just going to go a little bit over some of the items that have been developed and are upcoming. And first we'll talk about I-675, and this is an item that we talk a lot about. And recently Wayne was, along with Eric and other members of city staff, were down in Washington, D.C. talking about this. And we have representatives here from Senator Husted's office and also from Senator Marino's office. We really appreciate the strong support that they've given us in these projects over the years. And also Congressman Turner's office has been very supportive of improvement to the I-675 Wilmington Pike intersection. And Wayne, I know you feel very strongly about this intersection.
I feel very strongly about it. You're correct about that, Mayor. Just because it gets worse by the minute. Safety is an issue, efficiency is an issue, ability to be able to get to the businesses up there and the institutions, including Miami Valley Hospital, Sinclair, and all of Cornerstone, all of that property to the north of I-675. And probably over the next 8-9 months, we'll be talking about the 72 acres to the south of that. So that infrastructure needs to be addressed. We've built it into our first 2 strategic plans at the City of Centerville dating back to 2018. Laying out a plan, working with our partners, Sugar Creek Township, Greene County, ODOT, in trying to make this happen, and certainly at the state level and at the federal level to be able to make this happen. We've got a 5-phase project. We are funded for the first phase, which is Wilmington and Clio. And we are also, Jim Brinegar is going to be in charge as the local project agency for those first 4 phases. The 5th phase is actually Greene County as the local project agency, and we need Greene County to step up and take that on because Feedwire Bridge needs to be expanded. It needs 4 lanes across there and not 2 lanes. So we've impressed upon our federal legislators, our state legislators, that this has to be funded. We have to have a plan in place to be able to make sure that this actually takes place.
So it's moving forward. So you'll hear a lot about it in the years to come. Cornerstone South, Wayne just mentioned that, the 72 acres in Cornerstone South. We now passed at our last council meeting. We updated the development plan there, and you're going to see a lot of activity that takes place. Really, I think it's ready to go right now if it hasn't already started. So that'll be a very exciting project. All sorts of business development coming forward there. So keep an eye on that. We're very excited about that project. That's the Ober Development Company, Cornerstone South. I think it's really good, moving along very well.
About $85 million in value going to be invested on the private side. And then there's the public side through infrastructure, both internal and external to the project to be able to make that happen. It will include an extension of Miami Village Drive. If you're not familiar with where that is, that's the entrance and exit to Miami Valley South Hospital. And so it'll essentially cross the road there and bifurcate. I like using that word. I don't know what it means.
That's the first time I've ever heard him use that word.
Yeah, and I can't spell it. But essentially it runs down the middle of those 72 acres. George Ober and his Ober development team have LOIs, letters of intent, in place, and we should be seeing some activity on that pretty soon.
Good project. Uptown, a lot of activity on Uptown. We're very excited about what's taking place in Uptown. We had great support from the community and business. Eric's done a great job in development of the area. We started with the Uptown Action Plan, which was adopted through the city, and great steps have been taken there. We're really pleased with what's working through there. The parking issue is being worked on. It's hard to believe how much better it is than where we were before. We're getting there, but great plan in place and working with a number of different developers and possibly new interests coming into the community. So we're very pleased about that.
And the thing to add to that is we continue to work and move forward with that with our partners at the state, providing support for us to be able to make that happen. And it dates back to the Uptown Action Plan, which took place and was adopted by City Council in 2018. The good news is we are actually executing the plan, and I think So far, it's worked very, very well. We appreciate the investment on the private side for choosing Uptown as a place to locate your business and hopefully be ultra successful.
And we really appreciate the strong support of Uptown from the community. That's been really instrumental to its success. So thank you all for your great participation in the Uptown area. First Fridays in Uptown, the Centerville Arts Commission have an opportunity. You'll see the dates on there, but this a little bit different this year than just strictly at the corner. It's going to be there, right there by the fairy godmother's house, right there with the little park, where we'll have the First Fridays that take place and have an opportunity to listen to live music, also then to dine and shop down there. So I encourage you to come by on the First Fridays. I think you'll enjoy that. Wayne, you can cover parking and accessibility.
So we've already built out a number of public parking spots, particularly on the northwest quadrant of 48 and 725. The whole idea is to actually make it safer, make traffic flow better, and we've done that with investment of funds that we built in to ensure that you have continuity. We still have a couple of holdouts up there that prevent us from going from 48 all the way down to Virginia, and we'll continue to pursue that to be able to make it happen, because we know it's, one, safer, it's better for your business, and it's better for those people who are trying to access your business. So that's one of the things we've invested in, and we have plans moving forward to carry that out, make that happen.
Yankee Trace. A big investment in Yankee Trace coming over the next several years. It's hard to believe that Yankee Trace is 31 years old. And last year we had over 70,000 golf rounds here at Yankee, which is really a testament to how people like this course, and those who play golf really enjoy the course itself. But we recognize that there's some improvements. Things have changed over the 31 years since the course originally opened, and some improvements need to be made really on all three of the nines. So we're going to be breaking it down. I think it's Heritages first, then Legends, and then some would be on Vintage then the third year. But sand traps will be improved, irrigation systems will be improved, greens will be addressed, some tee boxes will be addressed, and really bringing it up to what current standards are or thoughts with respect to how a golf course is played. Gene Bates and the design group back in 1995, when they put together a great golf course, which is fun to play, and it's a great public course, and it's been maintained like a private course, and we continue to want to do that and will continue to do that. I think you'll really be pleased with the improvements that take place over the course of the next 3 years. It's an expensive project, but this has been a valuable asset for our entire community. Yankee Trace, we're really pleased to invest in it over the course of the next several years.
And did you cover the Academy Lounge too?
If you get a chance, the Academy Lounge, which is on the other side of this building over there by the Pro Shop, if you have been in the Academy Lounge before, well, it wasn't all that exciting to be in there, to be honest. But if you go over there now, I think you'll really be pleased with the Academy Lounge, and it's open for meetings and things of that sort. I was here the other Sunday, and they had a really nice graduation party going in there. And so take a look at it. Kate's been in charge of that, and she did a terrific job of renovating the Academy Lounge. I think you'll really be pleased with what you see there. Benham's Grove. Go ahead, Wayne, you can start.
Then you got Benham's Grove, so our other gem and asset in the community where we made significant investment. Obviously, you've seen the event center. LWC did a great job of making that happen. Broombach Construction was also a very big part of making that happen. And now it's up to us to execute and make sure we use that asset to be able to provide resources to the community. We have events booked for the next 11 days running, with some of those double books taking place with 2 events per day. And so we're getting use out of it. It is what we shared with City Council when City Council gave us the authority to move forward with this. And while it looks a little bit different and a little bit more modern, it's, I think, really locates itself and adds to what the old-time charm is of the Gerber House. And I think we've seen fantastic results from having that in place. Randy's doing a great job with executing on the operations, sell. And Kate Bosdorf is not only doing communications for the city, but also functioning as the general manager of both Yankee Trace and Benham's Grove, doing fantastic work and making that happen.
And I think we have a community-wide commitment that we want to make this community better. And it's with the city, it's with the township, it's with the libraries, the parks, the school district, that we're not just a one-off and that's it. We're all in this together to keep our community moving forward in a very successful way. And we do have a great partnership among all of these entities. But Benham's Grove is an example of bringing people into the community who have not necessarily been here. They see what the community has to offer. Washington Township and the way they're addressing the rec center and what they're doing over there. I mean, those are real assets to our community. All of our entities are working together to bring things to our community which make our community successful. We're very fortunate we're all working together in that capacity. Benham's Grove is just another example of that. We have a lot to offer in this community. Come here and see some of these things. You may like it, then stay and locate your business here. Stubbs Park.
Very successful Sunday night concerts in partnership with the Heart of Centerville for various events and Fall Fest. It's another place where we made significant investment into this amenity. So Yankee Trace, Benham's Grove, Stubbs Park, all substantial assets for all of our community and visitors who choose to come here for that. And we get a lot of visitors, usually 5,000 on a Sunday night. And this year we're adding a very new thing to each concert. So city council members will introduce the bands and the events that are taking place.
Just wanted to mention on behalf of Wayne has been here since August of 2017, and the city undertook a nationwide search for a new city manager. Wayne came on board. We had a great selection process. A lot of people were down to the final selection. Without question, the council acted. We can't go into executive session, but the bottom line is everybody wanted Wayne to be our city manager, and Wayne has done an outstanding job. He is going to be retiring this fall, and we do not want him to retire, but we understand that he's absolutely tired of city council and he'd like to move on to something else. But
Even with their singing.
But Wayne has done a terrific job, and I think all of you recognize what a terrific job he's done bringing strategic plans, high-performance organization concepts and culture to the city of Centerville. And I know from a council perspective, we could not be more pleased with the work that he's done for the city and the community. And I think, Wayne, you deserve a round of applause here for all that you've done. Wayne has not just been our city manager, he's been our friend. He is on the phone. We probably talk just about every day, if not every other day at least, if not every day. And he's always available. I bugged him this Sunday, I think, about several different things. So he may be tired of that, but we are not tired of Wayne. We wish he would stay, but we recognize that he would like to move on at this point. He's done a terrific job. And Wayne, thank you very much for all you've done. You've done a great job.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thanks.